everyone. Welcome back to Snack Chats with TLB Nutrition Therapy. I'm Sarah, and today I am here with Lauren. Lauren, can you introduce yourself and just tell us about your role at TLB?
Yeah, my name is Lauren Harrison. I am a registered dietitian and I'm a team dietitian here at TLB Nutrition Therapy, providing nutrition counseling.
Yay, we're so happy to have you. What brought you to TLB?
So I started in my career as a dietitian in the eating disorder space, and that's something that I absolutely just fell in love with, supporting clients with their relationship with food. Moving into general weight neutral and weight inclusive care has been wonderful too, and that all brought me through all of the levels of care of eating disorder treatment, from residential to partial hospitalization. IOP into the private practice and outpatient clinical space. And I was lucky to become a team dietitian at TLB who really just embodies all of my same personal and professional philosophies of nutrition and nutrition counseling and just allows me to be my best self and best practitioner on this team. So I'm really, really excited to be here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, like I said, we're so excited to have you and have your expertise. I mean, it sounds like, of course, you have so much knowledge in this and so much experience within, yeah, eating disorders and providing that care. So, amazing addition to the team. Are there
Yes.
any other populations you really love working with? Any other like nutrition topics that you love diving into with clients?
Yeah, I mean, amongst all of the different things that I can work with certain, conditions or just things that my clients are experiencing, which I love to support them through absolutely every way of their journey and every way that could go. But I really do love working with clients with binge eating disorder or who might have binge eating episodes. I really love to help them highlight areas of restriction that might be present that they didn't know about, or debunking a lot of myths that might exist or stigma that might exist around this specific disorder. And that's a lot of fun for me and it's very rewarding for me to be able to work with clients who might not have that understanding of what's going on with them. Another one would be working with athletes and just even if they're not athletes, helping people explore their relationship with movement and what that means to them, as well as people who menstruate. I work with a lot of clients who have lost their periods, and I really, really get a lot of pride out of helping people restore their menstrual function and get pregnant, and then helping them with postpartum nutrition care as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, absolutely love it. And what would you say like drew you to this kind of work in the beginning? And what kind of keeps you motivated, keeps you going? And that could be whether that's outpatient setting with clients or, working with folks with eating disorders, working with athletes, working with folks who are looking for fertility support, what kind of got you into all of those areas?
Yeah, I think not enough people talk about or even know about the eating disorder space, the weight neutral space, and not that those things are tied together. However, those things often exist together pretty nicely. And going into my education and training to be a dietitian, I knew one thing was that as my personal mission as a dietitian, I wanted to help people build and heal and mend their relationship with food and their bodies. And so when I finally kind of hit the ground running into a position in the eating disorder space and the depths of despairs for people, right? Like that was the true mission, is to help people mend their relationships and just find peace with themselves, whatever that looks like. And so it really, really aligned with my personal and professional ethics, and I hit the ground running and never looked back. I never want to leave this space, and that's what keeps me going, is that my personal mission and philosophy, and just helping people understand that they're not the problem, right? Their body is not the problem.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's such powerful work. It's amazing. Um, how would you say your work has like grown, evolved, changed since joining the TLB team?
Yeah, though I have not been with TLB for too long, I already feel such immense growth from the support I have from our entire team, just being able to check in with my peers constantly and be able to grow from others constantly. That is something that's all this built-in support that we have on our team to make sure that we're never siloed and we're never alone, and always staying dynamic and growing. That is something that is so, so huge, and it has just immensely grown my practice personally as I've been here, as well as the support we have in making sure that we're staying up with our ethics. That is something that TLB really, really values, and team collaboration is huge. And so making sure that we are constantly collaborating with our clients' teams for, making sure we're having our best ethical practice and making sure the client is most taken care of too is really, really important. And so that's how I've definitely been able to grow and stay just on top of my game since joining the practice.
For sure. Yes, I definitely love that aspect of the practice too, of just the collaboration, the constant communication with the team, and just making sure the client is as well taken care of and safe and stable as possible.
Yes, absolutely. It's so important.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about you professionally. I want to learn a little bit about you as a human. And so share with us, what do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Yeah, so I live in Virginia, and the best thing about Virginia is you're right by the coast. You're also a short drive from the mountains. And so it's been the best of both worlds to be able to go to the beach and stay outside. I love being outside. I love being in the Shenandoah Valley, the Appalachian Mountains. Going camping is one of my favorite things. And then I'm also very close to the cities. I'm not in DC, but I've been there. I've been smack
Yeah.
dab in between DC and Richmond. And so the live music scene is also amazing. I love going to concerts. It's my favorite thing to do, as well as camping. And so I'm always bopping around doing something like that. Yeah, so that's some of my favorite things to do outside of work.
Oh, so fun. Definitely sounds like you're staying busy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. And what do you think you would be doing if you were not a dietitian?
Something that I think I would be doing if I wasn't a dietitian would be probably some animal rescue, like deep into the animal rescue space. I dabble a little bit currently in that space. So again, in my free time, another thing I like to do is foster for rabbit rescues and kind of volunteer my time there. So yeah, I think I would be really deep into animal ethics and yeah, rescue for them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And do you mind sharing with us how you got into that, how you started fostering rabbits?
Yeah, absolutely. My one of my sisters brought home a rabbit one day from a farm, and it's funny how misunderstood these little guys are. At the more you learn about them, the more you realize that no matter how small, these animals need more than just a cage to be in, and they're kind of like little dogs actually. And so it was really great to get that knowledge and experience. And as I became my own person, for some reason I couldn't let that go. And there are some in my area. There's a few rescues that I volunteer for and was able to get some adopted already and have between 1 and 2 rabbits in my home at all times and get them socialized because they've usually been neglected or abandoned. And so it's just really, really rewarding to be able to help these little lives learn how to trust humans again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's just incredible for what you
Thank
do.
you.
Yeah. Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to share with everybody today? Anything we did not touch on?
No, I'm just super excited to be here, super excited for every single person that I get to come across and help and work with at the TLB practice. And I really appreciate your time today.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's so nice getting to learn about you and your career and just what your path has looked like, but then also just you as a person outside of work as well. So thank you so much for your time. If anybody has any questions, comments, anything, be sure to drop them below and we'll see you in our next video. Thanks.
Thanks.